Hello, welcome to Heroes of Might and Magic 2, Scenario Wizards Land 1. There are 3 of these. This is the first one as part of the Succession Wars, so that's the original, and then there's 2 more in the expansion, Price of Loyalty. I'm going to play on Impossible difficulty. Your Master's Castle is somewhere to the northeast, but your current power is completely insufficient to defeat him, so hurry up and gather strength. Yes, this is a bit of a speed run. You have been apprenticed to your master for years, but now you found out that he has sinister plans for you, sir. Map difficulties expert, and then play on impossible. Defeat the hero Mandalis, and you lose if you lose your hero, who is Solomir. And he's the inspiration for the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Genie Wizard Solomir. Not the same character, but like an inspiration. Right, we got Lightning Bolt, which is a good spell. Did not get Blind, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully we do get blind later on. So it's pretty fixed, but one thing that does change are the spells. So you could re-roll this so you get like Lightning Bolt and Blind, but I think we're good. Slow would be better than Haste. So you could re-roll to get the best roll possible. Did play this map yesterday. Oh yeah, by the way, Impossible difficulty, what that does is it basically gives you 0 on all of your resources. But it shouldn't affect the AI or anything like that. So I already know what this map looks like. I got all the way to the end, but there was one thing that was stopping me. I won't tell you what it is, but it was basically impossible to get past. So now with the knowledge that I have, I'm going to basically proceed and try to beat this. It's very tricky because the creeps sort of exponentially get larger in size to the point where they're pretty much impossible to defeat. So if I'm thinking straight, we want to basically upgrade this guy, but we can come back for that. We're going to just basically clear out the peasants to get the gold mine ASAP. And all you need should be the halflings for that one. Oh, nice. Magical boots. Thank you for selling those to me, in quotation marks. So there's a rogue camp, and he basically says, you're welcome to pay to get my rogues anytime you like. So we can also buy rogues, and I'm going to sell you these boots. So I wonder if that would have actually taken gold out, but it didn't, because I have no gold. Although I do now. You decide that you need to learn more about this area in order to proceed effectively. You send some of your rogues to scout ahead, so they're kind of like working for you, and they're going to make you some money each day. Technically it isn't impossible, you just have to wait months and years, maybe. Also, try not to give too many spoilers, Circarex. That guy's the worst, Circarex. Okay, so we don't want the halflings anymore, because we're going to go fight some sprites. And we're going to lose our halflings if we take those. So I'm hoping that the steel golems will have the aggro. Your first scouts return already. One says that the halfling town is just to the east. The other tells that the fairies have set up their court in the glades to the north, but they let no one in. So it's a bit deceptive. Those aren't actually towns. I could come here and buy some rogues. I may as well. So next turn I'm going to be able to afford everything. More scouts return. They tell that the main production facilities of this region are located slightly further to the east. There is a sawmill near a stretch of forest, and to the east is a small mountain cluster rich with ore and gold. It is operated by not-so-friendly dwarves, and you can even see the cracks in the ground from their work. Also, a river flows from these mountains, and there's a water wheel beside it. So very descriptive. It's kind of like playing an RPG, this is. So you got a halfling town to the right. But we do that after we do the sprites. See if we can get a nice spell here. This is a first level spell. Shield, that's a good one actually. That's a good one. So that can be useful on the halflings later when I go to fight them. Or I still don't take the halflings into the fight versus the halflings here, because you can see there's a halfling holder. But this is the sprites. There are sprites. They are very angry. They don't like you. So we're going to just try to see... That'll be enough. You approach the fairy court, however the sprites don't seem to like you. The sprites, awed by the power of your forces, begin to scatter. Do you wish to pursue and engage them? Actually, I didn't get this last time. Last time they attacked me. So, interesting. I think it's because I took the gold mine at the start and got more units. So, I don't think I should fight them, because there's a chance I could lose something here, even though steel golems should be able to tank it. But I could still lose, and you don't want to lose anything really, because you want to keep all your forces to take out the warlock towns. There's 2 warlock towns, and they have dragons in them, so you want to get those basically as fast as possible. Alright, says your fairy king. You'll get our assistance, just don't hurt us anymore. Roger that. Another scout returns from the north and tells that Mandalas has hired some mercenaries to do his dirty work. However, they have not been paid in months and are quite angry and unreceptive. Their encampment is to the north of Fairy Court. So this Mandalas guy is just not looking out after his people. What abilities did we get? Ah, wisdom. Okay, yeah. We do have low morale. Because, oh look, your rogue followers have been up to no good again, but you choose to overlook their behaviour in light of your current needs. Because we've got like 3 different troops, at least. 3 different alignments. You see a group of druids worshipping near the standing stones. They also don't seem happy with you for interrupting their rites. Behind the druids you spy a 4-leaf clover. I don't think it's worth fighting these. I don't know. You got day 7. You could fight them, but I want to see what they prioritize. If they prioritize my sprites, it's not worth it because I want the sprites. If they prioritize my steel golems, then it is worth it. We will find out. First bit of combat, probably not worth it though. First of all, let's just... Ah, okay. Because you could sort of see what they prioritize, then do shield. But if they're going to go for the sprites, it ain't worth it. It's only +1 spell power. You can come back for that later. Ah, the unfortunate thing is... Oops. I'm standing on the thing, so you can't get it a second time. Because that's always one of the things with Heroes of Might Magic 2, is you need to not be standing at a building that can provide resources on day 7. That follows on to day 1. Because as you see, if I step off, there's no one here now. But I didn't have much of a choice there anyway. So we have plus luck. Just collecting more fairies, and then we're going to go off and say hello to the halflings. A scout arrives from the northeast and tells that a small family of dragons lives in a ravine there. The rumour is that the dragon's lair is filled with gold and gems, and to contain an enchanted sword. The dragons also force a local goblin tribe, the Nose Bones, to operate a gold mine in the nearby hills. So we're done with this area. I might pop over to the trading post. There's nothing to trade at the moment though, other than gold. You do get a fair bit of gold. Yeah, I can do that. I need the sulfur, but I think it's like 2,500 per trade anyway, so I couldn't get the 5 sulfur. I can get it for next turn though. A tired-looking scout comes from the north. He says that there is a willow grove in the forest where primitive druids worship lightning. They operate a gem mine nearby in order to provide some gems for the forest unicorns. To the north of the mine is a small enchanted forest where many ancient trees stand. So we're going to trade a bit here. Unless it's going to cost something different. The sword costs 5 sulfur and 2,500 gold. Wizard market, spell ingredients, resources, and other goods. So I could come back over here. But first is the halflings. I don't think I need anything other than just to basically kill them. It's tempted to come back, actually. No. We'll come back. I can do everything without the extra forces at the base. The extra couple of turns I don't want to spend. This is a bit of a rush, this map. It's still going to take me a while, but it's a bit of a race. Put it that way. Hope you don't get these not take their turn. I have got a spell to cast in case they don't, but they do. I don't know actually how 16 pigs do against that. I wouldn't even risk it. We want faster units now to get into those halflings. You could get multiple sprites as well, actually. Those will get across. A scout arrives from the northern shore. He says that the beach is apparently popular with orcish witch doctors who have set up their huts there. Further along the beach is a town called Blue Tower. It is defended by fearsome creatures such as dragons and hydras. It is. You approach the halfling town. Some halflings are apparently still loyal to Mandela. So you basically want to beeline to the warlock bases, but you can't really take them too early. Because they got some dragons, they got like 40 griffins and 15 minotaurs and that kind of stuff, so you ain't gonna kill it otherwise. So we can probably shield, or just lightning. But if we shield the top one, I think she's gonna get attacked. I'm hoping they get their turn. Yeah, they get their turn, which is really good. So I can get in between most of these. But the bottom one I can't do much about. But we can mitigate some of the damage taken with that shield. I thought that might be enough. Must have been a low roll on the damage. You tell the remaining halflings how Mandalis has betrayed you, and that you cannot be trusted. The halflings, moved by your words, agree to send their warriors with you. Well, they could have done that beforehand, couldn't they? Why not tell them right away? So we're on day 5. You could sort of hang around just to get... yeah. The day 7, get the extra troops. Oh, that's rubbish. Trash. You always get a duff one. Okay, I'm going to just wait one more day since it's so close to the end. Time is ticking out. You can't upgrade that main base. The first scout comes from the wasteland today. He tells that it is barren and empty for miles, riddled with sharp crags with narrow passes. The few travellers there say that a town lies in the eastern reaches named Yellowstone. It was recently taken over by Mandalis's minions, who've hired the ogres of the Golden Horn tribe to guard the entrance. It is quite important to actually listen to the advice given there, because this map's kind of telling you what you need to do a little bit. So there's actually like a couple of mines here that you can grab that aren't too far to travel to. I could have actually just done that and then come back here, and it might be day 7 anyway. Got him. We like luck. We take it. So these gold mines, you think you don't actually need them, but you kind of do. You get a kind of crazy amount of gold on this map, but it gets really expensive buying those dragons. Hopefully they don't get morale. I'm going to do haste because I don't trust the dwarves to not resist if I try to cast a spell on them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now I'm going to do it because I'm going to lose one anyway. That's good. Oh, no, 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 come on. Ah. It's okay. It's still going well, but I could have not lost 7 halflings here. Is what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty greedy. But this is still what you have to do. Because you still need to amass a bit of an army so you can actually take the Warlock base in the first place. Otherwise, you're going to get... Well, I don't know. I've only played this map once. And I have not tried to sort of redo it since yesterday. This is basically me trying now, so I don't know what exactly army I need for that base at the top. I could end up getting there and being still too weak, I don't know. Okay, there's your 2 duff spells. Get those out of the way. Let's get something good though, yeah? 2 more scouts from the wasteland arrived today. One tells that part of the northern waste is inhabited by green-bellied trolls. Also nearby is the great city of the fearsome dragon masters. The other scout says that he managed to slip past the eastern ogre guards, and there seems to be an area of the wasteland unreachable by any means. Oh, there you go. So there's some dragons and stuff over here. They give a bunch of resources, but as you can see, we actually technically don't need it. What we want is to basically go back to base now, and then replenish the forces and then go north. That would be my assumption. A ragged, bloody scout staggers into your camp today. After your healers tend to him, he gasps that he is the last scout of the party. As they approach the northern eastern part of the wasteland, they were assaulted by many rocks, giants and titans. He was the only one who escaped alive. Obviously, those monsters must be the guardians of Mandalis' castle. Oh yeah. So we only want the pigs here. So we can get the movement speed on our character. But we've got to waste 1 day. Your rogue followers have been up to no good again, and they give you 2,000 gold. If I get the change of event, which is like halves your population, I'm going to just load and skip that, because I don't want that. No one wants that. Okay. Let's get these upgraded for free. I'd say I'm looking quite strong now, but I can still lose a fair bit of this army if I try to go too hard. We will see. Getting 2,500 gold a day. Do I want to stop off and buy some sprites? I would say they're not that important at this point. They're just there to get in the way. It's probably not even worth the extra couple of days. I don't know. It's like 2 days worth. Might be worth it, actually. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. I'll actually try this, because I think these might just run away. Bugger. Okay, they don't. But if they hit the sprites, then the sprites take the hit. No, actually, they're going to go for the halflings. Yeah, maybe this is okay. Dunno. Yeah, that's not worth it. That's not worth losing 50 plus halflings at all. Not even close. I just was hoping that they'd be scared. But they are not scared enough. Okay, so instead of 59, we've got 106. So this next part, as you approach the mercenary encampment, their captain shouts, "We ain't having anything to do with you, mageling. You can't even lift a sword in battle. It seems you will have to earn some respect the hard way." Okay, we'll see how that goes for you. My guess is it's not good. But ideally we want blind or slow, because you only got 1 stack of ranged, and against all of that you need something that can sort of, you know, slow them down ideally. 125, that's not too bad. He still survived that. It's impressive. I'm doing fine, thank you. Oh, he took out quite a few sprites there at the end. Yeah, that went a bit worse than I was hoping, but it's done. Well, it seems you won this time, Magellan, says the mercenary captain. Maybe all wizards aren't wimps after all. We'll teach you some offensive tactics if you step right there. I'd rather you teach me blind. That'd be much better. So you get +4 attack from all of this, which is nice. We don't have mysticism, so we're not getting mana back. There's an obelisk, so we can get some information as to where the artifact be. Might be in a different place. Okay, do the goblins next. I wonder how many pigs are guarding this time, because there was too many pigs guarding the pigs. Someone's gonna have to hit these goblins. I'm scared to hit them with anything other than the rogues. That's so unlucky. Okay, I'm redoing that. Nope. Nope. I'm not losing that many units for free. Just because of bad RNG. I wish I could get leadership, but it gave me 2 rubbish traits. So, a bit unfortunate there. This map is too brutal for me to get bad RNG on, so I'm not going to be playing that game. In fact, I didn't want to even use mana, but here we go. It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's alright. I'll lose 1 pig. I didn't want to use any more mana. I'm going to take this just in case this is actually good. Ah, dispel. Rubbish. See, this is a dragon. You can actually kill this. But I don't know if it's worth it for that. Depends how much I lose, plus the time you're going to lose getting down there. So you got a throng of orcs. There's also a dragon town over here that you can sneak to if you don't want to go to that one. Might be possible to sneak to that one and then sort of come up instead of going through this area, because this area has a bunch of elves, which is pretty nasty. So the only interesting thing here is these two. Can you fight these two without losing too much? My guess would be not really. Plus I don't have a spare slot. You can get 4 spell power here, getting past that. But I think actually I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to go through there. Because last time I didn't. Might just be able to take that gold mine. Ooh, I don't know about that. No, it's not worth it. Not that crystal. I say it's gold mine, crystal mine. Not worth that. You've got to be very particular about what it is you choose to do here. So don't get distracted by that. You meet a barbarian traveler in the past. He tells you that he has come from the north to see the world. After you tell him your story, he says always knew wizards were treacherous, except you, of course. Here, take this. I don't need it anymore. It's too hot here anyway. You enter Mandalis's wasteland as you survey the landscape. You wonder whether you'll come out alive again. Oh, I think I will. I think I'll be okay. Let's get some morale up in here. Oh! I didn't get this last time because I never went to the temple. As you approach the ancient temple, a bright light appears before you. You hear a voice in your head. We are pleased that you are taking an interest in the old gods. Nobody has visited this temple for ages. We know of your quest, young wizard. Take this blessing. Take this gift with our blessing. That's +3 defense. It's not bad. All these people are really on my side. Oh, these abilities are just so bad, though. So you can go down that way. You got a free pass here. There is a shrine at the second circle, so you could get blind from that. So we'll come down here and see what we get. Hey, there we go. An old knight steps out of the gazebo. He says that he is here to combat the foul creatures of the wasteland. After listening to your story, he shakes his head and says, well, young man, I wish you luck in your honourable mission. Here, take my medal. It will serve you better than me. Okay, so that helps deal with the bad alignment. There we go. We'll get that. So I am taking a bit of time here, unfortunately. Death Ripple is not a good spell. Can't remember exactly. You meet an old man huffing and puffing as he drags a large ballista behind him. He says that he's an inventor and ballista is one of the creations. After you tell him of the mission, he smiles delightfully, saying, would you take this thing? I hate dragging it around, and you can test it in action. Actually, it's trash. I don't even think I can test that in action until like right at the very end. There's the town. That's where we want to get to. Don't know how strong they are though, but hopefully what I've got at the moment is strong enough to do it. Because that's all that matters. Technically the town at the top might be more important, because I think the town at the top gives you like 6 dragons a week, whereas the town at the bottom gives you 3 dragons, but this is where we are at the moment. So there's some ogres, so they're easy, because there's a bunch of stuff over here, but this is like quite hard. A bunch of elves, you're going to lose like all your halflings and stuff like that. It's not that you can't do it though, you can lose the halflings, because getting the town is the top priority, so that might still be the better play to take, but obviously I'm over here now, so I can't really change that decision very much. Let's just do the lightning bolt. Actually, lightning bolt's not going to do that much damage, but yeah, you kind of have to. The dragons. Oh, okay, that's alright. The Dragon Slayer spell, that gives you bonus damage against dragons. I'm not sure how much the bonus dragon is though. The bonus damage is. Boop. Leadership. Whee. Getting somewhere. So having blind would be one of the strongest spells here, because the forces are probably going to be quite annoying in there. So being able to blind a couple would be super good, but we're not going to have that. Also, I'm not going to use any more mana anymore. Pig! That's alright. Might take the pathfinding. I think it helps a little bit. There's not many places where it helps here, but... There is a well here, in case I want to take that. Ah, but it's day 7. So actually I got here just in time in a way. Hello? No, the ladder grind. Nope, it's tomorrow. It's too late. What are you doing? It's just potato. What are you doing? It's too late. So this is going to kill like 5 arc magi, so it's probably worth doing that. Or you can do shield on these guys, but I think we just try to kill them. Because the rocks are going to come in and destroy everything anyway. Nice. Free hit. I would go down there, but then I'll get beaten up by these guys, so... I think the halflings are either going to just have to move. Yeah. Let's just damage those a little bit. I think I'm more tempted to hurt these. Poor pigs. They didn't ask for this. They didn't want to be part of this. I forced them into it. He couldn't even kill one. I mean, both. Right. There you go. Job done. Game over. Unlucky on the spells. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. So, Dimension Door will be really nice. But you'll pretty much never get that. Resurrect True is one of the best, and I got Resurrect True last time. It doesn't work on dragons, but it does work on the other units. So, this means that dragons are way more important because I don't have Resurrect True. So there's 6 dragons here. Obviously we're just going to buy those up. Now you can buy the other troops as well. But I guess the plan would be to basically just kill everything with the dragons, and that should work. So Armageddon can actually be good. Can actually be very good here. So I'm going to go with just that. I'm going to leave everything behind. Although the problem with doing that is it gets really clunky to take all the stuff out. You could just use these forces up. You don't even have to use the dragons. I can leave something behind and take the rest and then leave the rest behind. You see what I mean? I'm trying to think. Like, if I wanted to stack up range units, maybe I could just leave the halflings behind. And then sacrifice the rest. The only thing that's important is the dragons, basically. I don't know if there's anything really worth coming down here for. Basically just go straight to the other warlock town. No, I don't want to... No, I'm going to use the dragons, but I don't want to lose the dragons. Every dragon is going to count. I want to basically get every combat and not lose a single dragon. And scouting can be somewhat useful. Give me some information. Wonder if I'll have enough time. As you approach the Dragon City, a sense of uncertainty forms in your mind. Will you be able to persuade the city's powerful guards to lend you their help against Mandalis? Yes, please. Do. Yes. Yes! Dragon on dragon violence. So here, you buy dragons. Shock horror. And it actually stacks nicely. So the earlier you get that, the better. I didn't get that very early. So we're in a really good spot at the moment. Don't want to take anything for granted though. They're going to focus the dragons. I got 50 mana, so I can damage them a bit. Yeah, that was massive damage. 50 damage a pop? That's a bit close. Yeah, they can't kill it. So I'm just going to wait a moment. He's going to take another 50 damage from those next turn. Yeah, we should be okay. Then I can start stabbing these. Just being somewhat cautious. Let's do that. Let's not lose anything. Although, to be fair, those units are really sacrificial at this point. They're not important. The only important units are the Warlock units. I don't know if you... Like, if you beat this, then you stack up the Trolls over time. But I'll just unlock it anyway. Crispy!
Most underrated streamer on Twitch. Amazing content.
This is confirmed. I can actually verify that. It is absolutely true. Thank you very much, Crispy. Beep. Take the logistics, go faster. So you got 5 trolls there, so if I come back to that at some point and there's like 200 trolls, then you know it works. So the forces here are actually quite reasonable at this point, but bear in mind, they don't, I don't know they double, but they kind of like, if for example they're supposed to get like another 1 each, they'll get like 3 each instead. So like next week, instead of it being 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, it'll be like 14, 14, 14 and so forth, and it'll just exponentially just keep getting larger and larger, the forces. So the longer you take, the worse it gets. Gotta be a bit careful. Getting a bit suicidal on my dragons. I'll do a little lightning just to be safe. Should be fine, but I don't want to... There's no way they can do... There's no way. 7 to 9 damage, 7 of them. So at best you can do 47 damage or something. Actually, maybe. Then I will attack. Even with the pig. Good pig. So here we have the Warlock base, getting up to day 6. I think I can take that. And then come over. As you approach Blue Tower, you see many troops behind the fence. Centaurs stand ready with their bows, while Minotaurs sharpen their axes. Hydras sliver along the moat. Griffins and even some dragons circle overhead. Then Arigio, the town's warlock ruler, appears. He says, "Turn back, mageling. We have no wish to involve ourselves in the puny affairs of wizards." And he's right, because wizards are puny in this. So this is their army. It's actually not too bad. They've had more last time when I attacked them, so I was obviously later to attack them. So shh. Just the dragons. Just the dragons. Just the dragons. Nice. Ah! Oh, that's good. Because what that means is this base has the ability blind, so I'm going to get that ability when I take over it. Pigs are too scared. Fancy yourself against the dragons, huh? I'll take the mysticism now, although I like the luck. I like the luck more, but mysticism is... Oh! Dimension door! No resurrect true, though. Okay. Dimension door, that's very interesting. You could actually just finish the level now, if you wanted, with Dimension door. I'm pretty sure about that. But that would kind of bore... That would spoil it a little bit. But I'll show you what I mean. We'll do like an instance where I do finish the level, like, first of all. That's if I can. Bit of a spoiler, but there you go. There's the Titans. Should out of curiosity just see how many there are. Ah, that's totally doable. There's a lot more than that when I fought them. So what this map does is after, I think, each month, the force is like double and double and double. That's what I'm sure. I'm sure it does that. Because each week they're obviously getting stronger, but each month sort of increases the amount they double by, sort of thing. Whether it's double or triple or whatever they're doing. Well, he's still too strong for me to kill at the moment, so that's good to know. Technically I can't kill him yet, even if I wanted to speedrun it. So that's curious. And his hero's really stacked at the moment, more stacked than my hero. Failed. Okay. So the only thing we want are dragons. Kind of annoying having those units there. First world problems, having spare units. If I can make it to the boat in one go, then I'll do that. I think I got the summon boat spell, so I could have just like gone to the left and summoned it. That's okay. This could cast Armageddon here, but I think dragons can just solo this. Probably not lose as much. I think I was like 7 months on this map, actually. That was a crazy amount of time. Don't even think it's necessarily worth picking up the resources. But it is a shame, because I did do this yesterday. It was a fun episode, but I literally couldn't finish it, because I didn't get Dimension Door, so I couldn't bypass the Titans. And there was basically 135 Titans each. There was 1,500 Titans in total. Summon Earth Elemental, so you get, that's a good spell. So it's one of the... Last time I got Summon Fire Elemental. We don't get Crystal. What's the most destructive spell? The one that mages like you should use only in direst circumstances. Well, I've got it. Looking somewhat disappointed, the Sphinx sighs. You've answered my riddle, so here's your reward. Now be gone. He's not too happy about that, is he? I don't want to fight the genies, only because there's a chance they might half my stacks. We're going to get the gold mine. So that's another gold mine in the bag. We've got 4 of those now. Forget I've actually got Dimension Door, which I can use here. It's not loud enough. Anti-magic. Yep, we've got that in the bases. Cold Ray, pretty much got that. The cool thing about Dimension Door here is actually I can now work my way back to the left. I can do a lot of this map really quickly. That's the funny thing, like I don't know if you can take the playtime too seriously. Because I was thinking about, oh, there's that competitive part of me that's like, oh yeah, I could get like a really fast time here in the days, but no one's going to care. Who's going to care? No one. And it's just RNG. Because there'll be a player that does this, but if they don't get Dimension Door, well, they can't do it as quickly as I can they? There's no way you can beat that. I could just, like I say, in 1 or 2 more weeks, if I wanted, I'd just end the level, get a few more dragons, and job done. But we'll show off the map. I might not pick up all the resources, but I'll show off the map at least. Beep. Ah! You know what I can do? Fight the ghosts. I haven't got diplomacy. I had diplomacy last time. So I need to be level 20 to get a buff. Ooh, 45 damage each. Ooh, I've got to be careful on that. Let's go for an Armageddon. Oh, I don't have Armageddon because I don't have the advanced expert magic. I think I might lose the dragon here, so I'll have to redo that. Yeah, this is a lost dragon. Game over. It was a good game. Remake. Start again. See if I can go quicker. Okay, this time I'll do Holy, because I was going to think about doing it, but then I didn't. We'll do Holy Word first. $39 damage each now. It's a bit better. Should make the difference. $2,000 damage now. So he's level 17. So I'm sure that this guy won't want to chat. Oh, he does! Mitchie to the butt. Oh. Okay, so that's +1 to all stats. So maybe 15, level 15 above. Time to fight some ghosts. Yep. No halflings for those to eat. Actually, you could deliberately leave certain forces alive. Because my hero got so high level last game. In fact, if I've still got one of the saves, I'll show you. If I haven't saved over it. Yeah. So this is where he was last time. I won't show you the map, because obviously it's a bit of a spoiler, but this is his army. It's kind of ridiculous. He's level 31. He's got like everything you can possibly need. But I'll just show you what I had to try to fight against. Oh, it's 271 each. So, yeah, it was just impossible. It's literally just impossible. I could not get past it. And I was hoping that there'd be like some back door over there. But there wasn't. There was no back door. So that's the only way you can get in. The only way you can get past it is with Dimension Door. But I didn't obviously have it that time. So, yeah, that was literally impossible. But this time, not so much. This time it's doable, I think. It's a cool level though, because there's a lot of descriptions and stuff and story, you know. We want knowledge really. I was gonna go back and get that upgraded, but I think, okay, just thinking of like the min-max stuff to do. That still keeps the playtime short, but still gives me like all the stats because it's kind of cool. So we got the obelisk, yeah. So let's go kill the dragon. I actually want to see if I can just get the sword and then kill the dragon. Yeah, there you go. So I don't waste so much time picking up all the stuff. Oh, I didn't have to even buy it this time, so that was unlucky. As you are walking along a narrow path, a nearby bush suddenly bursts in flames before the eyes. The flames become the image of a beautiful woman. She holds out a magnificent sword to you. That's handy. Yeah, last time it made me pay, but I only had 4 sulfur and it wanted 5. So then I had to go back to the trading post to get the sulfur and then later on come back for the sword. See, things like that are the reason why the level took longer than it needed to. And I didn't know that it was going to get as out of hand as it did. The woman's made out of flames, so I don't think you could do much with her. Okay, let's get the shield. So that's another cool item. Actually, I want to get the... Part of me actually misses Elden Ring a little bit now that I've finished and uninstalled it. Even though I was getting so hyper frustrated. But I always do that anyway. Like, there's that competitive, addictive quality to trying to beat something. And then like failing over and over and over. But now I miss it. Now that I'm not doing it. But I did Melania and then the 3 last bosses back to back. So that was one hell of a painful evening, I can tell you that much for sure. What will I play now that Elden Ring is behind you? A little game called Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Ever heard of it? Playing it right now. No, I just do something like Slay the Spire if I'm just like looking to relax and chill. If I'm not doing any YouTube stuff or whatnot, if I just want to relax for a moment, then I'll just do Slay the Spire. Okay, let's go get the spell power. We can fight things for experience, but we don't need to. We're a powerful mage with Solomir. You can get the lightning as well, but I'm not even going to cast lightning that much if I can cast Armageddon or whatnot. I can bust out of here. Treat myself to this. Why not? No Armageddon yet though. That's a shame. So I wonder why it settled for red dragons and not like the black dragons. Because you can't upgrade anything. Look at that gold. Do you think I got enough gold? Not sure if I have enough. So you can get the trees for experience, but actually... I don't know. Yeah, you can do it, because it'll just level everything up. Obviously, you can just save them for when you get, like, really high level, but that's not going to happen, because I'm so quick this time. So the mobs aren't anywhere near as powerful as they were when I was trying to fight them last time. Like, I fought 800 Arc Magi. Things like that I had to fight against. And then still have an army to get past those titans at the end. You couldn't do it. Like, the amount of... I had to resurrect True over and over and over again. I had, like, 300 plus mana and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll just get past it. It's funny, but it was brutal. So we're picking up all the buffs. Where's the other obelisk? Oh, yeah. Might grab that for funds. Grab a few more dragons. Now we're coming over here. Just gonna sneak past these to get the obelisk. Actually... No, I shouldn't have done that. I can do that afterwards. Oh gosh. Where's the last obelisk? I think I know where it is. I think it might be in here, but I'm not sure. Nope, it's over there. So dramatic, that music. So we're going to go get ourselves a very cool special item, because why not? You can skip everything, yeah. I could go kill the last guy now, if I buy all these extra units, so we might just do that. I haven't got expert. Have I got expert wisdom now? So yeah, I've got Armageddon, and that would kill off my own troops anyway. But maybe I'll still do that. So it really pays to know a map a little bit beforehand. And there it is. Yeah, so do you want to see how many times I guessed where it was? Because I got all of them apart from one obelisk. It was painful. So there's a reason why this map was so difficult. It's because I didn't take it quite seriously enough at the end. I was wasting so many days. Like, you dig, then you have to move the next day, then you have to wait again, so you've got a full health, full mobility bar, then you do it. So each dig is like 2 to 3 days or whatever it is. So, yeah. It took a lot of attempts to try to guess where it was. So, yes. Let's go 3 cacti. The triple cacti. 1, 2, 3, and there's a wagon there. 1, 2, 3, and there's a wagon there. Behold the map. And all the gold. It's a good map though, because it's so descriptive, all the things you do in it. There's like a story behind things, it's really cool. So yeah, just underneath that. There. Oh! It's a different item. Ultimate shield is +6 to attack and defense. I'll show you the item I got last time. Debatable which one is better. I got the ultimate sword, which is just +12 attack. It's just flat on attack. All out attack. Which is really cool as well. Is the Hom 6 playthrough on the horizon? I mean, one of these days, yeah. I've always got that sort of in the back pocket, you know? Don't know exactly when I'm going to get around to it, but I've always got it in the back pocket. Okay, I guess we'll get to the point where we start to finish up the map now. And I still want to show you the map, though. So you can sort of say that you've seen it if you're watching this video. And maybe you're wondering how to do this level if you've been stuck on it before in the past. For those few people that are actually still playing Heroes of Might and Magic 2. But part of the main reason why I'm doing this is because this is the first level of 3 levels. And when I was looking up Heroes of Might and Magic 2 campaigns, you know, looking into that, someone sort of said, oh, you know, you should check out Wizard's Land because that can be regarded as sort of a campaign in quotation marks by itself because it's 3 levels and the story is basically all one story. It's the same story following on. So the first part is, like I say, in Succession Wars, the first Heroes of Might and Magic game, and then the expansion Price of Loyalty gave 2 more maps. They're very small maps though, so I don't think they'll take that long, but they're continuing the story, so it's like a mini campaign in a way. But hopefully you've enjoyed this, the experience. So that's cool. So you come here and it will say something like the rocks are guarding. So this is Mandalis' first line of defense. The rocks swoop down from the crags and hover before you. So you have to fight those, then you fight giants, and then obviously you fight titans. And if you want to get access to all of these spells, and a lot of them are the same ones, because I got 3 mass blessings last time. You've got to get past these. And those were the 800, 800, 800, 800 Art Magi. The ones behind it are much less, as you can see. But the ones in front are a lot. So we have access to Armageddon now. Yay. Do I have slow? I got blind. Beat. The downside of having an army is having to skip everything. Because nothing is as important as the dragons anyway. So that goes down. Remember, you can always come down here for the Artisan Spring, which is double mana. And then we're just going to not do that because we don't have mana for it. And Scouting's going to show you everything. Now we're going to fight the giants that are stationed here to defend against intruders. At the moment, that means you. So it's only 7 each, but there was a lot more last time. And the funny thing is say for example there was like 150 of these each. I would go, oh, that's too much to fight right now. So then I'd wait a week, go back, get some more dragons and more units from my bases, come back, and then there was like 189 instead of 153 in just that 1 week. And that's basically what was happening. Is I got to the point where it was getting way too stacked. Nice. Okay, so we've got all of that. I'll just kill off the guards because it's kind of funny to do so. Mandalis' greater library, guarded by his servants. We're not going to bother getting all those spells though, it's too much. $55 damage means I will need to stick some units in the way to stop the dragons from dying. So those Archmagi are very squishy. And what we can do is we can grab this item here. Just going to take a shortcut, don't mind me. Coming through. And then we'll fight the front row because that's part of his guard. So we're just trying to take Mandalis down. I assume that they're going to be enough to kill one dragon, so I'm going to stick these over here. So, yeah, a lot of Heroes of Might Magic games are obviously kind of time efficient, aren't they? It's all about making sure you're not dawdling too much. You approach your master's last line of defense. This looks so easy in comparison to what I showed you earlier, if you remember what I showed you. Like 150, what was it? 250 titans each or something like that. Yeah, 1500-ish in total, so that's the thing, like, unfortunately the map, it has a really fun style to it where the creatures are getting more and more powerful as it goes on, so I was getting tons of experience, like I'm farming it almost, in a way, but still losing units to do it. But when you get to titans, that's it. It's too much. As the titans fall, you move into the valley. Suddenly you feel like walking straight into a web of magical power. Then you feel it strain you and break. Your master appears in the castle wall and screams, "So, little apprentice, you dare to walk in here and disrupt my spell? Come then, and let us see what you got." Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. Am I going to have enough movement points? No, I'm not going to have enough movement points anyway. Okay. You'll have to wait one more day then. Alright, there we go. So he's got a few more troops than when we first saw him, but his number doesn't go up like the other ones do. At least I don't think so. I think his one is a bit like the bases that you take over. Because when I fought the base at the top, it had like 45 griffins. This time it had like 20, so I got there a lot earlier. And that was after getting the base on the right hand side, because technically I did it the other way around last time. I might just do Armageddon for the lols. I should make sure I kill the titans first, actually, before I do that. Actually, Armageddon affects titans, so screw it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off, I think I might have missed one item or two, but generally speaking, you can see these stats on this character after picking up all of the spell power, attack, defense, knowledge. He's got 23 attack, 18 defense, 17 spell power, 19 knowledge. He's looking pretty tanky. That's a good start. I'm going to actually get in on those Titans. Actually, I'm going to go there. The Titans will kill them, but it will save one hit on my dragons. Oh, didn't actually quite kill them, which is good. I mean, I could have done it yesterday, but it was literally impossible. Because of those Titans. But even though everything was like stupidly hard while I was fighting, I was still able to overcome it. I just couldn't get past the Titans. It was just mathematically impossible. Boom. Game over. These Hydras are like, bruh. Why do you keep Armageddoning? The Black Pearl, the Wizard's Hat. And Solomir has gained a level, attack skill. As you reach for the ultimate staff, it mysteriously disappears. The ultimate staff increases your spell power and knowledge by 6. You've captured the enemy hero Mandalis. Your quest is complete. Or is it? Because there's 2 more levels to do. I'm not going to do them all in one episode. I'm going to do them in parts, but... there you go. Dragons! Whee! Dragons! 73 days. Oh, I was actually 3 days later than Beltway. But for this map... I think with the impossible difficulty, plus the fact that it starts off on an expert, the rating is obliterated. That's Black Dragon rating. I'm not sure if you can get better than that. So, cool. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and stay tuned for the next part. I will give you a sneaky peek. It's in the expansion. There's Wizard's Land 2 and 3. So we'll be doing the same thing on impossible difficulty. And see how it goes. So stay tuned for those.